This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael, I'm stuck in a haunted movie theater, and I've seen Nightmare Alley, a somewhat supernatural noir drama from 1947 directed by Edmund Goulding. It follows the rise and fall of Stanton Carlyle, starting with his days as a carnival barker working under the tutelage of sideshow psychic Xena. After the untimely death of her husband, the two end up working together as a team act, only for Stanton's aspirations to grow further and further beyond the carnival and into the city, performing for nightclub audiences. When he catches the attention of Lilith, a psychologist, a new scheme occurs that brings higher rewards, but at an equally high risk should they ever be found out as frauds. Of course, it isn't long before this becomes the case. Unlike most film noir of the time, Nightmare Alley isn't as visually gritty or laden with hard-boiled action as those other films might be. However, it still shares the genre's sense of morality, or lack thereof, within its main characters, and the film's general art design is still very much in line with the usual tenets of film noir. It effectively trades one criminal element, that being gangster-driven conspiracies and networks, for another crime spree, this far smaller, but more targeted and personal. The film even goes a bit further in its choice of locations, from its initial rural settings of the carny life to the much cleaner streets of the city, rather than finding a pile of dirt on the ground and rolling in it, essentially showing that no matter where you go or where you're from, it's not so much where you are that matters, but who you are. Or something like that. I mean, it's a noir film, so it's not as if everybody is going to be nice about everything. I think that's what makes this film compelling, actually. That is, the story of Stanton and the narrative being followed is the film's greatest strength. Nightmare Alley is pretty much character-driven, with everything coming around to Stanton, his desire for life and luxury beyond the carnival, and the lengths he's willing to go to make it happen, as well as the heights he falls from as the bottom gives out. The film's other characters are also well-rounded, from Xena, who acknowledges her fraudulence but still holds to certain beliefs, to Lilith, who is effectively the femme fatale in this story, equally as amoral as Stanton, but already sitting comfortable at the top. Overall, though, there isn't too much to say about the film because of how it's able to do more with its relatively simple concept than one might expect. Nightmare Alley is a morality tale wrapped in a story that, admittedly, doesn't lean too far into the darkest side of carnival work or con artistry, but certainly isn't afraid to show that it's living on that edge. I mean, the movie opens with how sideshow geeks are made. It's freaky, man. Nightmare Alley. Edmund Goulding, 1947. 4.5 stars. I definitely recommend giving it a watch. That's it from me for now. If you liked this review, leave it a like. If you didn't, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews in the future. I gotta say though, this movie makes me want to see a sideshow. I still don't know if they still exist. Anybody out there know if they do? Hello?